Good noon world. It's 12:45 p.m. I just woke up. Time to go to bed. I went to bed late, man. I went to bed today at 4:30. Did you go on the treadmill today? Yes, I did. I went on the treadmill, but I ate today. Yesterday, I didn't eat the best food. I had a barbecue. I had sausages. I had hamburgers. And at nighttime, I ordered McDonald's. But I had like the less calorie burgers, obviously. I had the small little hamburger, three of them with like a drink. It was not that good. I didn't really like it. After that, I went on the treadmill for an hour and I burned like two, 230 calories. Today, I'm gonna go on the treadmill again. Yesterday, I went on the treadmill around like 2 in the morning. I'm never doing that again. If I don't work the next day, I can go on the treadmill any time of the day. I'm not gonna go any later than like 2 or 3, but because I want to go to bed when it's still dark. I don't want to go to bed at 5 and 6 o'clock when it's still light outside. I don't like sleeping when it's light. I like sleeping when it's dark. The day I'll go on the treadmill early, maybe 10:30, 11, because I have work tomorrow. I work, I think, at 9:30 tomorrow. Yeah, I work tomorrow. And I made sausages right now. So part two, I'm gonna go upstairs and get my sausages. Eat my sausages for lunch. I didn't eat breakfast yet, but for lunch I'm eating sausages. Um, but then after this video, I'm gonna go to the store and get my beer and smokes. I'm gonna go to the welfare office and settle this thing with my pay slips because I need to get the benefits. I don't want to pay for my medication. I also need my free dental, right? I'll go to the office on my way there. It's right next to the Wolf of Levine, right? Oh, so I can go to the office, bring my pay tabs, and my health card, and show them. Yeah. Is there? Yeah. You're committed to losing the weight. Yes, I am. I'm very committed, obviously. All right, what are you gonna eat tonight? It just depends on what my stepmother buys. I don't know what she's gonna get tonight, but I mean, if there's no food tonight, I'll probably just maybe I'll order a veggie shawarma. I'll eat a veggie shawarma, obviously, or I can eat a salad. But I mean, if you try to lose weight, eating food with bread is not the greatest idea. But shawarma is not that bad because pita doesn't have as much carbs as like Subway. Subway, the bread is very thick and big. Pita bread's not as bad. But if you want to keep your calorie intake low, eat a veggie shawarma. If you want, if you're really hungry and you're craving a bit of the carbs, try to get a veggie shawarma or a veggie sub at Subway, or get a salad if you want. But if you get a salad, you have to eat it with meat because you need the proteins and energies in your body, obviously. Eating just a veggie salad with no meat is not good. You feel a bit weak. You feel a bit weak and lack energy because you need the meat. The protein gives you energy. Greens gives you the vitamins and minerals for your body to give you a healthy body. The meat gives you the energy. You need both. You need the energy to work and walk and have energy. Right? If you don't have protein, you lack energy. So the greens will give you the vitamins, keep your body healthy. If you don't have meat, you can lack energy to work, all that stuff. Why are you lacking energy? Because you didn't eat the protein. You need both, man. That's why both meat and veggies are important. You need both. But veggies is better for you. It's good for your body. Too much meat is not good for your body, but it gives you the energy that you need, that your body needs. That's why you need both. Protein, right? Yeah. You need both, obviously. I made a fresh vanilla coffee. In a good 10 minutes, I'm going to go upstairs and get my coffee. You gotta bear with me, guys. Yeah, I work tomorrow and I work Sunday, and I think I work Monday, Tuesday probably next week, and he's probably gonna give me maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off. But I mean, do you hope you're off? Yeah, but I wish I went back to working 5 days a week because I need this paycheck that I got was a shitty, was the shittiest paycheck I got. Man. I only made about like $700, lowest paycheck I ever got. All my other paychecks were like 700 plus to like 800 plus dollars. Now it's $700. I didn't work as much. But the other dishwasher, the boss gave him all the shifts. Yeah. All right, how much money do you want to at least make? I want to at least make 750 plus at least. That's good. That's good enough. 750 plus to $800. I want, my goal is to make 800 plus at least every paycheck. 800 plus dollars. That's nice. Because starting in September, I want to start putting like $400 in my savings. 300 to 400, just depends how much money I get paid. I want to start putting 300 to 400, 300 to 350 to $400 in my savings. The only way I'll put 400 is if I get paid almost 900. Yeah! Yeah! Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to do something. I had to go run some errands. I had to do something. I'm also gonna go upstairs in like 5 minutes and get my coffee. My coffee's ready. I didn't want to keep you guys waiting long, so I decided to come back downstairs. So Ivan, yeah, tonight I'm gonna probably get what? If she doesn't buy any food, I'll probably order a veggie shawarma. Maybe 2 small veggie shawarmas and 2 Diet Cokes. Cost me like $18. $18 will cost me. Yeah. Yeah, around there. It cost me like $18. Obviously. So what? Yeah, if there's no food to eat. I'm gonna go on the Trumbull around 10:30 tonight. 10:30 tonight I'm gonna go on the Trumbull. Yeah, I go on the Trumbull at 10:30 around there. So today I'm gonna take a break off talking about the transformation topic. I think I talked about that enough. I can talk. So I'll continue the topic about it tomorrow. Ivan O'Meara got his dreads. He's gonna get his transformation. I'm gonna lose the weight, get down to 190. I'm also gonna get my teeth bleached and cleaned. Next week, sometime next week I'll make the appointment for my. I can make the appointment today. I'm just lazy to walk there. I don't want to walk to the Wolfer Levine and go to the Wolfer office and walk all the way to the dentist's place. I'll just do it like Monday or something like that. If I work after work, I can just walk 7 doors down to the dentist and make my appointment. Bring my slips with me to proof that I'm covered for dental. Bring my health card with me, and I can make the appointment for my teeth. Guys, what do you want to do with your teeth? I want to get it cleaned. You wanna get your teeth cleaned and bleached? Yeah, bleached and cleaned. Okay, we do that for you, Ivan. They bleach and clean my teeth nice and white now. Yo, Ivan, make sure you go to the dentist at least once a year, Ivan. Yeah. When was the last time you went to the dentist? I don't know. Since 2009. Yeah, no wonder your teeth are bad, Ivan. Yeah, because all these guys, they all go to the dentist is like once a year. Whereas I didn't go for like 14 years. That's why my teeth are horrible. Zara. That's why I gotta make that dentist appointment. Get my teeth clean, it's nice and white. I got my dreads already, and now I'm losing the weight. I want to get down to 190, obviously. Zara. I want to get down to 190. Obviously. So I'll talk about the Last of Zanus topic, guys. I'm going to go back talking about Zanus. Obviously. So Last of Zanus, I'm going to make into a movie. It's going to be my first movie I'm going to make. My second option is the sitcom, but chances are I will not do the sitcom. I'd rather do a big budget movie than do the sitcom. I'm not going to choose a sitcom over that big budget movie in no fucking way. Sarah. Yeah. Peter Jackson, Ivan, you're fucking crazy, man. You're like, yeah, sitcom's cool, but man, being a big budget movie is much better than being a sitcom, Ivan. Sitcom is cheap, like cheap sets, everything. Yeah, movies is where it's at. That's where the big stuff happens. Yeah, that's why I want to do Zanus, obviously. When I make Zanus into an adaptation, it's based off my fantasy novel that Ivan O'Meara wrote. The Last Hope for Zanus, published in 3 volumes. That's why Victoria Justice is so proud of me, because I saved her ass. Because of me, you get to live this billionaire life, obviously, with Ivan, obviously. Sarah? Yeah. Ivan, how much money you make off your book? I don't know. I might even make. Something tells me the high end is maybe 20 billion. Maybe I might make 20 billion, 15 billion, 14 billion, 13 billion, 10 billion, $9 billion. I think, or the low one is maybe 5, 6 billion, $7 billion I make on my book, obviously. Even if I make $5.8 billion off my book, that's still enough money for me to start Sky Stores and do all the things with VJ, build the condo, everything. I just have to be more careful how I spend my money. Whereas 9 billion, I don't have to worry. I don't have to be as careful. 5 billion is a shitload of money too, You have to be a bit more careful how you spend your money. You can't be very stupid. You know what I'm saying? All right, how much money do you think? I think I'll make like maybe $9 billion off saying this. Around there. Don't hate me, guys. I'm gonna make probably around 9 billion off saying this. Yes, I'm bragging, guys, because you guys piss me off. On this channel, I like bragging, but in real life, I'm a humble man. I'm not gonna tell anyone how much money I make on my book. I'm keeping it to myself, obviously. Sometimes. Yeah. Will you say your final goodbyes to Coco Fruity? If I don't date the redhead, I will say my final goodbyes to Coco Fruity. If I do date her, I'm not going to do it. Because I know if I see her, the feelings are going to come back. It's a bad idea, obviously, Sarah. Yeah. If you date a freaking chick, like, you know what I'm saying, don't go to the fucking place where she works, man, before you see your wife. Otherwise, the feelings for her are going to come back. Don't do that, Sarah. If I don't date her, I'll say my final goodbyes to Coco Fruity too. But I won't visit her when I get the check. No, I'm gonna go there before I get the check. While I'm waiting, I'm gonna say hi, have a bite to eat there, and say hi to the boss and the managers and all those guys. They're all gonna feel like shit. All those Coco Fruity guys. Holy shit, Ivan's supposed to become king. Obviously, yeah, Ivan's supposed to become king. He's waiting for that big check. Whereas we all work our asses for what? For 50, 60K a year, 70, 80K a year, yeah. The boss of Coco Fruity probably makes like maybe 80,000 a year, maybe 70,000 a year he makes owning that restaurant. Ivan, how do you know he makes that? Because I saw his house. He has a pretty nice house, but it's not the nicest house, right? Like my house the house I live in is nicer than his house. His house is pretty nice, but it's not the nicest house. It's a middle class house. So chances are he makes 60,000, 70K a year owning the restaurant. Or he makes 100K, but he's just cheap. He bought a cheaper house, obviously. Because if he made 100K, he'd be living in a richer neighborhood, right? In the area where in a nicer house if he made 100K a year. But there's some people who make 100K who buy cheaper older houses. So I don't know, but he probably makes around 60, 70K a year. He makes the Coco Fruity boss. They're all gonna feel like shit, man. All those guys. Oh my god, Ivan used to work here, man, and now he's about to become king. You know what I'm saying? He's about to become king. He's gonna make his billions off his book. Because we work, fuck Ivan's off. We work our asses off for 50, 60K a year, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's probably how much money I'm gonna make on my book, probably. 9, maybe 10 billion bucks on my book. 9 billion, 9.5 billion bucks I'll make on my book. And now I have enough money to fund Zanus and to start Sky Source Entertainment. And fund all my movies. See what I'm saying? My own cash. You're not going to take loans, Ivan? No. Why would I take a loan when I can afford to fund it with my own cash? There's no point in taking a loan. Fund it with your own cash. Yeah. Fund it with your own cash. Obviously. You guys will finally see why Zane's will be the best story ever told to Motion Picture once you read my book. You're looking at a masterpiece that I wrote, man. Some sections of it is raw. I'm going to give you a heads up. Some dialogue, some sections of it's a little raw. What percentage of your book is raw? Maybe 4% of it, 5% of it's raw. And 95% of it's top notch. Because there's some sections when I read it, I can tell the dialogue and it doesn't flow as well. It's a little raw in some sections. And there's some sections where the dialogue flows perfectly. Because I don't have an editor. I wrote everything. I did everything myself. See? So the difference between my book and all these fancy authors' books is that their books may feel a little bit more polished than mine because they have all these editors helping them out. Whereas my book doesn't feel as polished, but my book is still better than theirs. Because Zane's is the best fan service of the Motion Picture. It's better than Lord of the Rings. It's better than Way of Kings. Don't hate me, Bryan Sanderson. It's better than what? Malice. And don't hate me, Steven Erikson. It's better than Game of Thrones. That's better than what? Harry Potter. And Wheel of Time. And all those other fantasy series. It's better than The Forgotten Moon. Don't hate me, Brian Duffy. It's better than all those books. I'm sorry. It's a masterpiece. And that's why once I release the book for purchase on Lulu, and Peter and Mel read it, they're gonna be like, holy shit, man! Ivan was right. He did write a masterpiece. They start picturing the scenes in their mind. Yeah, if you turn this kind of story into the big screen, you put $1 billion towards it, that world and the action scenes and the horror theme was looking at the best original most picture. Yes, something like a big epic movie, man. You even told me, Ivan, your movie's bigger than my Lord of the Rings, man. Like, this is something on another level, Ivan. Yeah, this is next level, Ivan. Yeah, it's big. It's a bigger movie than Lord of the Rings. Sarah, deeper plot, bigger movie. And that's why we the best ones, most bitch. I know what I'm doing. Sarah. Yeah. When I meet VJ in Los Angeles and we go to that hotel, obviously, VJ might tell me, Ivan, like, you don't have to make Zane's $1.2 billion. You can make it for $500 million, Ivan. That's good enough. I'm like, no, VJ. Well, yes, I can make it for $500 million, but the movie won't be as good. The technology won't be. The technology won't be as good, and I now can't afford to pay all the actors and crewmen a rich salary. Ivan, if you pay the actors $1, $2, $3 million, that's good enough, Ivan. I'm like, VJ, don't be cheap. No, I want to make it $1 million. That way you put on her. VJ, you want to make the best movie ever made, the best technology ever made. Yeah, Ivan, we can afford it. Let's put $1 billion towards the movie. So Sarah? Yeah, Ivan, you're right. You might as well put more money into that. We pimp it out more. Yes, put more money into that way. You need to give Peter and Mel Gibson an unlimited budget, man. You can't give them a limited budget. $500 million is a big budget, but he's still limited. And Peter will be pissed off if I give him $500 million. You like, Ivan, like $500 million is good enough, but like we're limited because Peter and Mel are gonna want to do all these things, all these scenes, right? Ivan, like I want to actually have 5,000 Safians. We need to afford to pay the extras their salary. Yes. That's why you need a big budget, man. Now we can afford to pay the extras, your actors, all a good salary, your crewmen a good salary, and you can have unheard of money towards your visual effects. That way you keep Peter Mel happy. But I guarantee Peter, even though he was excited to do Lord of the Rings, he was a bit ticked off. They gave him a limited budget. They only gave him $5 million, man, for Lord of the Rings. $3 million somehow they gave him. That's not great for a movie. That's not bad, but it's not great for a movie like Lord of the Rings. For Lord of the Rings, you need to put like $150 million towards that. For The Hobbit, they gave him more money. But for Lord of the Rings, they took a risk. That's why New Line did not give Peter that much money for the movie. They gave him $93 million. That's puny. I'm sorry. And that's why Peter Miller don't want to get their house my story so bad because what? Because I'm paying them more money than what Hollywood pays them. They want to be part of that fate. They want to be saved, obviously. Especially my Scratch's company. At the same time, they know the kind of budget I'm giving them. I give them an unlimited budget, a $1.2 billion budget, the biggest budget we've ever made. Every director's dreams to have that kind of budget, man. You're unlimited. You have unlimited resources for your visual effects, for your set building, for your extras, for your cameras, for your costumes, for your armors, for your weapons. I'm saying, your food, your buffet, obviously. You know what I'm saying? You have unlimited budget, yeah. So Sarah? Yeah. Obviously. Will Peter and Mel be shocked by our story? Yes, they're going to be shocked. Everyone around the world will be shocked by my story, especially the book nerds. All the famous authors and the book nerds and the Hollywood stars who are chosen for Xanas, and Peter and Mel are going to be shocked with my book when they read it. Peter's going to have that look. Okay, Ivan's been bragging how good his book is. He says it's better than Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter. Let's see how good this book really is. He reads the prologue. Yeah, it's pretty good. You keep reading Young Tack. Oh my god, this is pretty interesting. And you read 20 years later and you're like, holy shit, this story's sick. Before you know it, you binge all volume 1 and you're hooked. Holy shit, this is a sick story. The North, the South, Aratat's territory. You know, this is a sick book, son. You read volume 2. Volume 2 is even better than volume 1. And you read volume 3. Volume 3 is even better than volume 2, arguably. Or you can argue volume 2 is better. It just depends on your taste. I like volume 3 the best. But some people might like volume 2 better. It just depends on your taste, obviously. And once Peter finishes reading the book, he's like, holy shit. Ivan wrote a masterpiece, man. He starts to think of the story in his mind, all the pictures. You know what I'm saying? He has all these pictures. He's a director. He's a creative director, obviously. Because Peter Mel directors, when they read my book, they're gonna start to picture scenes in their mind. Yeah, I can picture all these scenes in my mind with the movie. Yeah, they start picturing the scenes in their mind. And it's finally gonna hit Peter's mind. Yeah, this is a masterpiece. I can picture the scene, the story. This will be out my Lord of the Rings. Yes, it'll be out your Lord of the Rings, Peter, man. By a bit. Because Zaynus is a masterpiece. Sarah? I don't know. Imagine, remember Fellowship of the Ring, guys? Give me a second. I'm gonna go and get my coffee. I'm excited here, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to get my coffee, and I'm gonna come back and uh, I'll come back soon. Don't hate me, guys. I'm saying. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. Sorry for the long wait. Where I'm supposed to get my fresh vanilla coffee. I think this is hazelnut. This is hazelnut coffee, right? Yeah, it's hazelnut coffee. Let's see. Okay, you guys all remember Fellowship of the Ring when the nine journeyed through Moria, right? Okay, think something like that for Zaynus. Except you have Tactius, his cousins, and all the Saldarns, right? His Saldarn friends, right, and all them, right? And 5,000 Saphians. Imagine that, like an Exodus, right? They leave Saphians and they journey through the mountains, the cursed mountains with the big mosquitoes, the devil, Ephesus territory, right? Yeah, and imagine they're journeying through this cavern like more something like a huge city like Moria, 5,000 people, all demonic bats live there. Something bigger than the Rings. People are like, yeah, I can picture these in my mind looking at an amazing movie, man. Yeah, I'm picturing something like Moria, Ivan, except you have it's a huge Exodus, Ivan, like 5,000 zombies. Yes, people tell me, yeah, Ivan, I'm thinking something like Moria for volume for the beginning of volume 3 when they journey through the Gileas mountains and the Gileas city, Ephesus territory. Yeah, Ivan, you're looking at an amazing movie, man. Yeah, and because you gave me an unlimited budget, we can afford to pay all the extras, like a nice $180. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at 5,000 zombies. Look at an amazing story, Ivan. He's all excited. I can't wait for this movie. Yeah, Mel's excited too. I can't wait for this movie, Ivan. Yeah. Yeah, that was the budget, man. Sarah. And that's why Zaynus will be LP Jackson Lawrence, guaranteed. By a bit, it won't beat it up by a lot, but it'll be better. It'll be a better movie, man. I can't see Lord of the Rings being better than Zaynus. Zaynus will be a better movie than Lord of the Rings. And don't forget, I'm making Zane's like for what? 11 times the budget of 10 to 11 times the budget of Lord of the Rings. So don't forget that, right? Lord of the Rings was only made for like $93 million, guys, and the movie looked that good, man. Like when you watch Lord of the Rings, you wouldn't think it was made for 90. You'd think it'd be made for maybe $150 million. That movie, and it was only made for $90 million. And Peter still pulled it off. He was able to do amazing stuff with the visual effects. So there. People be like, Ivan, like you want to put how much money towards visual effects for Air Attack and all them? I'm like 600 plus $1 million. Like $600 plus $1 million. For Lord of the Rings, I only put like $30 towards visual effects, and my roommates look good, man. Yeah, I was a bit pissed off, Ivan. Like they gave me limited budget. I was limited to what I could do with the roommates, Ivan, and the orcs. They still look good in the movie, yeah. The world building of Moria still looked really good, but Peter was limited in what he can do. That's why he'll be happy because I gave him a limited budget. Every director dreams to have that kind of budget, man. Mel will be happy too. Mel's like, Ivan, for Passion of Christ, I only put like 10 million towards visual effects, Ivan. You got the demons for Passion for Passion of Christ, yes. The devils in Passion of Christ were freaky, man. You know what I'm saying? And what? And for Zane's, I'm putting $600 million towards visual effects. For the world building, what will the visual effects go towards? World building, action scenes, is in the horror of the demon wolves, obviously. That's the three things it goes towards, obviously. The demon wolves, bats, and the crows, eagles. It goes towards that, as well as the world building, as well as the action sequences. That's why I look at something amazing for my movie. That's what told most of the picture. I don't know. It's my favorite.